Hey YouTube, Logan with Hideaway Homestead coming to you today with a video here, a little bit different from the videos that I normally do. Normally everything that I do is always showing updates on projects that I've got going on or just purely informational content. I'm not really much of an entertainer or like a product pusher, but this does pertain to a product today. I've got a new project we're going to be starting. And I bought these drying racks here, which are just these little mesh basically it's almost like a laundry basket, and it's got underneath these little metal grids basically to hold up a mesh, and you put stuff in there to dry, whether it's jerky, fish, or fruits, and they've got the mesh on it to keep bugs out. Because in like your old timey methods of drying meats and other things like that, what you would do is you would smoke a lot of stuff to keep flies off. So this right here really eliminates the need to do the smoke. Now I have two of these. I've got one that's round and is really big. I mean, it's got a good bit more space compared to this one. I got these on Temu. Been looking on there at a lot of different stuff. And these here are of surprisingly good quality. Now, you can look on Amazon and you can see that these things are a little bit higher than what you would think. At least I think I saw they were like $14, $15 at least a piece. This one here was only $8, and you could put a ton of stuff in there. It came with a little carabiner on the top of it. Now, if you go on there and look, be sure to look through a bunch of these and get the right size that you want, and make sure that it's got the specifications you're looking for. You can just search like mesh drying racks or any of that, because they all go under different names. And the reason I say that is because I found this one, which is larger. This one was $8, this one was $4. And I'm gonna set this one here to the side and just show. Here it's got a zipper on it. Where is it? There we are. And comes unzipped pretty good. It's a pretty decent zipper. You know, you sometimes worry about that with it being cheap stuff. You worry about it being cheap, but it's not cheap. It's really seems like a pretty good value. We'll see how they hold up. But I am going to throw an affiliate link down in the comment, or down in the description, just so if you do go and get some of this stuff or look at it, I'd appreciate it if you did use the link. But there's a lot of really cool homesteading gear on Temu, and we're definitely going to try this one out. I think we're going to start out with some herbs, just drying stuff like mint and stuff for teas, and maybe dry some of the herbs for winter for the rabbits in here in the shade. So we'll dry them in the shade, and then I'm also going to try to do some primitive rabbit jerky. So I'm going to take the belly flaps of the rabbits and salt them really good, and put some kind of seasoning mix on them, maybe marinate them in a little something, I don't know, and then put them in here and let them dry out in the sun before it gets too cool, because you want to try to do it during the warm weather. But yeah, cool little drying racks. And I mean, I got this one. You can see it's 3 compartments, and for only $4. I mean, you can't beat that. You can't make that or something like this for that. And it's a nice fine mesh. You're not gonna have any flies getting in there and laying eggs on your stuff. So really cool. I think that if you had it with cold smoke, it probably wouldn't hurt if you were gonna use it in like a cold smoke situation, like you had a fire, you know, not directly near this, because I'm sure it would catch on fire, but you know, something that would just waft some smoke through there. It might be an option, but we mainly bought this for sun drying, and one of them I'll probably hang up, maybe even in here in the rabbit coop up in the loft, where it gets nice and warm up in there in the peak of the roof, and let it dry in the shade. Because that's the thing with like your herbs and any kind of tree hay and stuff that I dry out for the rabbits and other animals, I make sure that it's always in the shade. So I'll be having videos coming out on this, and like I said, it's not like I'm a product pushing channel or anything, but if you want to, check out the link in the description if you haven't already been on Temu. It seems like most people that I know have just about discovered the app. So yeah, use my link, and if you've got any questions or anything to add, if you've got any experience with drying foods, leave that down in the comments. If you like this video, leave a like if it was helpful, and subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this. I drop a video like this just about every day. I've had to start saying just about every day because there'll be times where either a Sunday or we go somewhere and or I work late and I go, whoops, I didn't get a video up to YouTube, so I'm gonna start saying most every day. Try to stay as consistent as possible. But I appreciate all y'all watching, and we'll see you in the next one.